Hello and welcome back to Football Manager. We have now made it to the final group stage match for this European Football Championships between the Welsh and the Poles. Now, the winner of this match goes through. If Portugal do not win or lose, in other words they draw, don't know why I couldn't just say that, the winner of this match as well as the loser of this match will go through. If Portugal win, then Portugal and myself will go through if we win, or Poland will go through if Poland win, or even if it's a draw, Poland and Portugal will go through due to the points difference. If Denmark win and I do not win, Poland and Denmark go through, and myself and Portugal will be eliminated from the tournament. But let's hope that doesn't happen. As you can see, Poland, 2 wins against us so far in this save. In this view of real life. I've left the team effectively the exact same because I don't really see the point of actually changing it. Matt Smith will come back onto the bench, mind you. I forgot to do that between the videos because he's recovered from his injury. Other than that, I'm probably going to go to a more attacking mentality for this game because with Poland, arguably they're not that strong at the defence. They're very good up front but not very good at the back. So if we can put on a good enough push with Brooks, Woodburn and Roberts, we could score a few goals. And with Roberts already at 7.3 and Roberts here also at 7.18, very good currently for them too. But obviously we'd need to make sure we can actually hold this sort of team like Poland in this game, otherwise we are not going to go through regardless. This is the team we've actually chosen for it though. We've got Tom King in goal, Ben Davies, Joe Rodden, Ethan Ampadu and Connor Roberts at right back, centre back and left back. Emir Hughes at the base of the midfield with Will Vauxhall and Aaron Ramsey in the centre of midfield. Ben Woodburn and David Brooks on the wings with Tyler Roberts up front. And obviously on the bench we've got these players. Now I would name all these players but it would take too long. The only Polish player that I'm going to be able to actually pronounce the name of is Szczesny, because of the fact that it's Wojciech Szczesny. Also Bartolomew Dragowski on the bench as well, because he's always a player I used to sign on FIFA, because apparently he was one of those sort of unknown wonder kids from Poland. I don't know what team he played for. I know it was like a yellow badge with red and black sort of on it. That's all I know. But he's a player I definitely know of. Oh, apparently one of their wingers was picked up a knock in the first few minutes. Brooks now with a free kick, played over the top, but Szczesny catches that ball cleanly out of the sky. And as predicted, Portugal are beating Denmark by a 1-0, or possibly 2-1, I'm not too sure. All I know is it's by a goal. And Poland get the ball clear into our box, but thankfully King makes the save, giving Poland a corner within the first 20 minutes. That's the player I believe that picked up the knock earlier in the match. It's a fairly poor corner really, it's cleared very easily by the defenders. And Poland walk the ball slowly away from our box before clearing out to their left winger, although now playing it back to their left back by the looks of things, and there you go, end of the highlight. I'm going to ask for a bit of creativity going into the second half of this half, or the second quarter of the game. Brooks now with the ball, runs it clear of the midfield and the Poles, gets it right onto the right wing, probably looking for a cross, and actually gets past a fair few players and looks like a penalty. It's a penalty. Wales have been given a penalty in a very important game. Number 18 is Ben Woodburn, who steps up and slots it home for the first goal of this tournament by a team in a Wales game. Wales now lead 1-0 against the Poles at the Olympiastadion, Berlin. Which is very nice to see, obviously. Because this would actually mean that we would be going through with Portugal if results stay the same. If Portugal concede a goal now, would be going through with Poland. Poland now with the ball, a free kick. Gets it through into their midfield, plays it forward. Back goes to the same player again, now passed into the defender, forward again to the midfield. plays it over the top, looking for their left mid, but thankfully cleared by Ethan Ampadu. Going into the second half, I'm probably going to go into a defensive formation, or not formation, but defensive mentality, to sort of hope to hold on to this 1-0 lead. But the Poles have actually now scored, so that goes out the window. I'm going to ask for some passion into the last minute of this half. I'm not going to even put you through that replay because it was a atrocious piece of defending by our team, and really was just not good. Tyler Roberts is going to come off for N Broadhead, and we're going to bring off Brooks for James as an inverted winger, and we're also going to bring off Emir Hughes for Matthew Smith. I think that's the only ones who are allowed is 3 changes. I could be wrong, but I think it's only 3 changes. Asked some creativity going into the start of this half, and the only 3 players not inspired are the 3 players that can't actually show an inspiration at the minute, due to the fact they are still newly on the field. It's very annoying to me though that it's a defender that's scored the first goal against us at this tournament. Right, throw in for the Poles. Playing it out now to the right back. Holds it up, plays it into the midfield. Midfielder clears the ball out to the left wing, and he gets it now back out to the right wing, who now gets into the box, shoots and puts it wide, thankfully, of the post. We're going to ask for some passion from the Welsh team, because we need to get something from this match now. Poland playing it through at the back. Plays it through into their midfield. Back to the defender again. Forward again to another midfielder. Now the midfield plays it out to the left wing, and that's a terrible bit of defending from Roberts, who really should have let that ball go. And Smith had just got himself... Oh, no he hasn't, it's an advantage. By the looks of things, yep, corner kick. I don't think there was a yellow card there for Smith, but I could be... Yep, no yellow card for Smith. Ball's played in, and it's 2-1 to Poland. Unfortunately, the Poles have taken the lead, and unfortunately it looks like they're going to probably beat us in this game, which is very annoying on my part. Ask for some more creativity. If we are allowed to make another change, Ethan Ampadu will be coming off. But I don't think you can make more than 3 changes, which is annoying on my part, because I need to make that change, because Ampadu is an important place in the team. Throw in for Wales now. Roberts throws the ball in to James, who gets the ball into the middle for Vaux. Vaux runs it forward, plays it back out to the right wing, finding James, who gets into their box, crosses it, then the Poles clear it for a throw-in. Throw-in to take my number 3. Roberts again throws it to Ramsey, who gets it back to Roberts, crosses it in, but it's straight at Szczesny. Looked more like a shot than a cross, to be honest with you. And with 3 minutes of added time, the Poles have won this match. And I am annoyed. I am very annoyed, because I had hoped that we'd actually be able to get through this tournament. Yeah, nothing important to note here, it's just loan deals being accepted. So we're fine to show you this at the moment. And yeah, I am very annoyed. Very annoyed. Because the fact of the matter is this: I'd hoped to have gotten through this competition, but with that result, I could very well be sacked. I could very well be sacked from the Wales job for getting myself knocked out in the group stages. Nothing important to show you here, just a few friendlies to go on. Florian Balogun's still on national duty with the USA, because he's still technically at the club, but he will be going back to Arsenal soon, I assume. The Premier League teams, I don't think there's any important ones to note. But we start the season off against Chelsea in the next video, which will be tomorrow, obviously. And we finish the season off with a trip to Cardiff. So, start the season off fairly difficult. We finish it off fairly easy. So far, only one friendly's given up, being Northampton. But at the minute, that's the only one we're going to need, because we still need to wait for the competition to end, the Euros. So, until tomorrow, until we play Chelsea, I bid thee adieu. Goodbye.